Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2017 season. So, yesterday's episode was pretty cool. We had two Hail teams that we faced, one with that Ninetales and then the other with the Vanillux, both with the Alolan Sandslash. Had a super great first game with the Dragonite clutch survival from the Dazzling Gleam and the Freeze Dry to get the KO onto the Ninetales. And then we had the second game. How did the second game go? End up Arcanine and Celesteela, I think. Yeah, so Arcanine kind of closing it out with on the Vanillux. Yeah, of course. So really good games yesterday. So hopefully we can kind of continue that and replicate that again today. It's a super fun team. So I will just quickly say that this team has been given to me kindly by Cooleen. I have said it every other day, but just to remind you guys, if you've missed any episodes, he did kindly offer to let me use this team this week on the channel. So hopefully you guys are really enjoying it. I want to feature the Tapu Bulu a bit more. We didn't feature it at all yesterday, and we haven't really featured too much of that Nihilego either. But all the Dragonite circuitry combination that I know is a key part to this team, so it'll be cool to kind of feature some other little intricate bits of this team, but it will depend on our matchup. So we'll just see how lucky we get today and see how things kind of pan out. And in other news, so we have a QR code special episode coming out after this, so about an hour's time, guys. Do keep an eye out for that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are subscribed so you get the daily updates for when those videos do come out. League title defense, yeah, let's go with that one today. So sitting on an alright rating, 1708. Let's see how we can kind of push this team. It's got a lot of potential, and I'm having a blast playing it. It is a lot of fun, and it's like got a lot of like peculiar picks in that I probably wouldn't really kind of put together, but it does work. Obviously it does work. We've had some good results with it, so that kind of proves it works. It's just kind of, we're still learning how the team operates and what its best modes are against certain things, so we haven't played a majority of games yet, so it's going to be nice to kind of get our teeth sunk into a bit more of the meta game. And the gods must be listening, because we have that Tapu Lele Driftblim combination, which will be nice to face off against, especially in this match. So we've got my opponent playing a team of Snorlax, Butterfree, Arcanine, Cortana, Tapu Lele and Driftblim. So we have the Butterfree there that is going to have probably Rage Powder, Spore. Just going to be a bit of a nuisance to the team. Cortana again puts on a lot of pressure against my Tapu Bulu and the Nihilego. Arcanine puts on the pressure against a lot of things on the team. So we probably will need to utilise Nihilego here. Nihilego is quite a nice lead. So I am going to go with Nihilego. And could go Nihilego Celesteela, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I definitely want to bring Arcanine. Let's think. Let's have a quick flick through the team. Could I just go Dragonite, Circuitry, Nihilego and Celesteela here? I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to lead off with that Dragonite Circuitry. See if we can kind of pull this combination off in this game. I don't know if we will. It'll depend if my opponent leads off with that Tapu Lele, and then it depends on the speed of it as well. But things could get pretty interesting if it kind of pans out like that. So we don't see the Lele or the Driftblim, we see the Butterfree and the Arcanine. So what's the speed of this Dragonite? Let's have a quick look. 19, so it's probably going to be underspeeding the Butterfree. could just go for an Ice Beam into the Butterfree and protect my Xurkitree. That's what I'm going to do, yeah. So we see the Xurkitree actually withdraw, sorry, the Butterfree and the Tapu Lele come onto the field. So let's see what this Arcanine goes for. Just go for the protect from any incoming Flamethrower, Flare Blitzes or anything like that, which we do see into that Xurkitree slot. And we'll go for an Ice Beam to do very minimal damage to this Lele. That's not too bad actually, not too bad. Would have been better going for a Bulldoze that turn. I am going to go for the Bulldoze this turn, and thing is I can't really. I'm going to go for a Sky Drop onto the Tapu Lele, and I'm going to go for a Tail Glow with, yeah, I'll go for a Tail Glow with Xurkitree, go for the Sky Drop. So we just see a Psychic come out from the Tapu Lele, is into the Dragonite slot though, and the Flare Blitz from the Arcanine. Hopefully we survive this. Just going to proc our Berry. Excellent. And we will get that Tail Glow off. So we go for the Sky Drop. Only issue is here, we're still slower than the Arcanine with our Xurkitree. But we could technically switch into our Nihilego. The only problem is if that Tapu Lele is scarfed, then it's going to cause us a few issues. We would have been better off just going for a T-Bolt there. It's a bit of a wasted turn, to be honest, because we are going to go down to a Flare Blitz. I'm going to switch in Nihilego. So Tapu Lele won't get to move here. Should be in Sludge Bomb range as well. Wow, is that a crit? No. That's just a ridiculously powerful Arcanine. You see the Sky Drop from the Dragonite. Right, okay. I'm going to go for a Bulldoze with my Dragonite here, and I'm just going to protect the Nihilego, just in case that Lele is scarfed. I would imagine it probably would target into the Nihilego here. So we do see the Arcanine switch out, Kartana come in. So if we can get this Bulldoze off, it's going to be pretty nice. So there's the Psychic into the Nihilego. We get the Bulldoze off. Yeah. Now we should be outspeeding. Depends what the speed of the Nihilego is. Let's see. Yeah, we should be outspeeding the Lele, to be honest. So I'm going to go for a Flamethrower with my Dragonite into the Kartana. And I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb into the Tapu Lele. So we see the Tapu Lele withdraw. In comes the Butterfree. Do get that Sludge Bomb off. Does a good chunk of damage. And the Flamethrower into the Kartana. Which does pick up the kill, which is nice. And the Psychic Terrain does disappear from the field. So in comes that Tapu Lele. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be able to get the Bulldoze off again. So I'm going to... what am I going to do? Just going to go for a Sky Drop into the Lele, and I'm going to switch in my Celesteela. You may see a Rage Powder or a Sleep Powder come out from that Butterfree. And there's the Rage Powder. So hopefully we see a Psychic into the Nihilego slot. But it's into the Dragonite. We are able to take that though. We get the Sky Drop into the Butterfree. Oh, into the Tapu Lele, which is super nice. So that Tapu Lele will probably go down this next turn. I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower. Of course, because Sky Drop ignores Rage Powder or Follow Me or anything like that. I'll just go for a Flamethrower into the Tapu Lele slot, just to make sure that we pick up the KO. But we see Sleep Powder come out from the Butterfree into the Celesteela. Do get the Sky Drop. Hopefully this does pick up the KO. Yeah, just about. And Celesteela just takes a nap. And we'll have that Arcanine to come back in. But we've got Xurkitree and Nihilego on the back. So Nihilego should outspeed both of these Pokemon. So we don't need to do anything too fancy here. I think I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam onto the Butterfree with my Dragonite, and I'll just go for a Leech Seed into the Arcanine. It's probably just going to go for a Flare Blitz into the Celesteela slot though. But that recoil is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, so there's the Flare Blitz. Recoil might even pick up the KO here. Let's see. Celesteela does go down. Oof, so close. And a Tailwind from the Butterfree. Okay. But if that is banded Arcanine, unfortunately it will go down to any recoil now that we'll see come out. So to stall the Tailwind, I'm just going to bring my Xurkitree, keep my Nihilego in the back till as late as possible. Just going to go for a Bulldoze here. No, I'm not. I'm just going to double attack. I'll go for a Ice Beam. It should be enough. And a T-Bolt, which should again be enough. And my opponent forfeits, yeah. So I think he probably was locked into the Flare Blitz. Any more recoil there would have been enough to kind of KO the Arcanine and give us the win. So another nice start to the episode, guys. Really good. So it's gone alright. Bit disappointing not to see the Blim there, but the Butterfree was a cool Pokemon to kind of feature in that little game, so that was good. And we'll just move on, see what we can find and come across next. And hopefully we can bring the Bulu, because we've went a few games now without actually bringing the Tapu Bulu. So let's go for Music, Elite Four. We'll stick with that one. Do like that. And we have our next opponent straight away, Mark from Canada, 1659 rating, running a team of Nihilego, Tapu Lele, Porygon 2, Gigalith, Arcanine and Cortana. So this is a QR code team that Mark is running. One I'm not too familiar with, but there's a lot of common elements to this team. You've got the Porygon 2, the Gigalith core there for the Trick Room mode. You've got two Ultra Beasts in this team, the Nihilego and the Cortana, both fast, both going to be putting on a lot of pressure on a lot of my Pokemon. And then the Tapu Lele Arcanine, which is just a solid combination lead. So a lot to think about. I don't think we've got much in a way to stop or prevent the Trick Room going up if we see the Porygon 2 come out. We could lead Tapu Bulu. I guess we've got Skydrop, haven't we? Skydrop's quite a nice option, so we could go for the Skydrop. What could we lead with it? Yeah, let's bring Xurkitree, Celesteela, and do we want Arcanine? Like, Celesteela is going to be great here. Arcanine probably going to be decent. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's lock in with those. We'll lead again with that Dragonite, Xurkitree. Fortunately, we're not bringing the Tapu Bulu, but you know, we've got plenty more games where we can bring Tapu Bulu. So let's see what my opponent leads off with. So we'll lead off with our Nice combination of Dragonite and Xurkitree. And we see that Porygon 2 and Arcanine lead. So we can now... we can go for a Skydrop and a Tail Glow. But there is all of the pressure in the world from that Arcanine to do some big damage on our Xurkitree. Let's go for the Skydrop into the Porygon 2. And let's see. Just want to have a look at the speed of Xurkitree. So it's definitely not going to be outspeeding the Arcanine. But if we go for the Tail Glow this turn, could just go for the T-Bolt, to be honest. We'll go for the Tail Glow. And we just see Flare Blitz come out from the Arcanine. Again, falling into that trap. Wow, 1 HP. So we again should have went for the T-Bolt, not learning a lesson from last game. But we are going to be able to delay the Trick Room getting set up. At least one turn. One thing we could do is go for a Protect. Drop the Porygon 2 and then hope it sets up the Trick Room, but I don't know if it's gonna, because yeah, or it might do. It might go for the Trick Room. If it goes for the Trick Room, then it puts us in a really nice position, but I don't know if my opponent will do that. So I'm just going to protect the Xurkitree this turn. Let's hope that the Trick Room does get set up. We may even see the Arcanine switch out to the Gigalith, but I don't know how likely that is, because it's threatening a KO here. So we'll just protect. One might just see an Ice Beam from that P2 into the Dragonite. Do see the Flare Blitz into the Xurkitree. Just get the Skydrop onto that little P2. And yeah, there's just the Ice Beam. So no. No Trick Room, unfortunately. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't think this isn't going well at all. We've not, like, that first turn's really kind of cost us. We should have went for the T-Bolt, at least got some damage onto that Arcanine. Because there's going to be... I'll go for another Skydrop into the Porygon 2. I'm going to bring in my Arcanine this time. We'll get the Intimidate off onto the opposing Arcanine, and then we can drop the P2 down into an Inferno Overdrive. So there's the Flare Blitz from the Arcanine into our Arcanine. Should be able to take that. Still doing decent damage. So that's definitely banded Arcanine. So many banded Arcanine on Battle Spot lately. It's like the choice item. So it depends on the speeds of the Pokemon that we've got. So Arcanine is 138, so it's going to go before. Yeah, it's going to go before. So we can't do that strategy. Yeah. Okay. We can just go for a Wild Charge into the opposing Arcanine. That's what we'll do. We'll just do that. And we'll see what the Arcanine goes for this turn. Feels like we're digging ourselves a hole. Yeah, and in comes the Gigalith now, and there's the... Oh no, it's not. It's a Tapu Bulu. Okay. Let's get a Wild Charge off to the Tapu Bulu. Drop the P2. Do a tiny bit of damage again. And we see just another Ice Beam into the Dragonite. This time it is enough, so the Dragonite does go down. Right, okay. So now I'm going to bring in Circuitry again. Got no form of speed control though. But we can go for the Inferno Overdrive onto that Tapu Bulu, which I'm going to do, because we should be outspeeding it, unless it is Scarfed. Which it might well be. If it is, then I think we lose. It's going to be pretty tough either way. So let's see what my opponent goes for here. I'm a bit disappointed because it's all that first turn that's kind of cost us. And we do get the Inferno Overdrive. So this is unintimidated as well. So we will pick up the KO here on the Lele, which is really nice. And we'll get a Tail Glow off, but it'll be interesting to see what this P2 goes for. Might go for a Trick Room. And then bring in that Gigalith that we're fearing. So, second attempt, Tail Glow. Are we ever going to get the strategy going in this game? And we just see a Tri-Attack into the Arcanine. Do just survive. Just about. Probably see the Arcanine come in here. I would imagine. Makes sense, the Arcanine comes in. So if the Arcanine does come in, I'm going to switch my Arcanine out to my Celesteela, protect my Circuitry. But it's an Nihilego. Okay. Not a lot we can do, because we'll probably go down. I'm still going to switch my Arcanine out, and I'm going to go for a T-Ball into the Nihilego. It probably is. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to protect my Nihilego this turn. My Circuitry. There's too many Ultra Beasts, I'm getting confused. I'm going to switch my Arcanine out to my Celesteela. So it's not likely that we're going to see a Trick Room here. But this will hopefully force out the Arcanine. So we see Sludge Bomb into the Circuitry slot. Tri-Attack just into the Arcanine slot. Celesteela will be able to take this quite nicely. I'd imagine that Circuitry is probably sashed. So what do I want to do? Do I want to go for a T-Ball into the Nihilego? Yeah, I think I need to. And Elite Seed into the Porygon 2. See the P2 withdrawal. And get this Arcanine in. Okay. We're going to see the Nihilego protect, maybe. I doubt it, if it's sashed. It probably just wants to get rid of the Circuitry from the field. So you see the Sludge Bomb. Do we survive? Just on 4 HP, no poison. Wow. And, yeah. So that's pretty nice. Okay. How long's this Psychic Terrain got left? So it's a Psychic Terrain, how long? Because we've got, it's the last turn of Psychic Terrain. So we've got, yeah, we kind of want the Circuitry to go down here, really. I'm going to T-Ball into the Arcanine, just whatever, and I'm going to protect my Celesteela this turn. Because we'll probably see a Flare Blitz into that Celesteela slot, I'd imagine. There's the Sludge Bomb. That will just finish off the Circuitry. Will give that Nihilego a Beast Boost, which is a bit unfortunate. And a Wild Charge from the Arcanine, so it's locked itself into Wild Charge, which is a lot better than the Flare Blitz. So I'm hoping an extreme speed will be enough to pick up the KO onto that Nihilego. You've got to imagine it probably will be. Yeah. So we'll go for an extreme speed into the Nihilego. I'll go for a... just go for a heavy slam into the Arcanine. Because we should be able to survive a wild charge now on -1. And then we've just got that Porygon 2 to kind of contest with. Which might be a bit drawn out. But we see the Arcanine withdraw. See the P2 come in. Okay. So this changes things slightly because... and the Nihilego just protecting. Okay. So the extreme speed into the Nihilego. Do get the heavy slam off into the P2. Right. I'm going to protect my Arcanine this turn. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for a Leech Seed into the Nihilego slot. Power Gem into the Celesteela. Get the Leech Seed off. So that was just to kind of cover maybe in case an Arcanine switch came in there. We are able to recover a little bit of health back though, but Celesteela is, I don't think we've got a lot we can do now because the Arcanine's going to easily be able to pick up the KO onto Celesteela. And the P2 can just pick up the KO onto the Arcanine. I mean, we could double into the Porygon 2 with a Flare Blitz. And a Heavy Slam. I doubt we'll get it off though. Yeah, let's just do that. I think we've lost though. Like that first turn and just faffing around so much and trying to get the Tail Glows off when we should have been actually thinking about the next turn rather than that turn right there and then. Really did cost us. So just Flare Blitz into the P2 isn't enough to do that much damage. We'll take this banded Flare Blitz from the Arcanine and this will be enough to take down our poor Ultra Beast. So bit of a shame, but not to worry. Not to worry at all. It was a very good game and good game to my opponent there. So what we'll do, we'll wrap things up there and we will move on to tomorrow. But before we get to tomorrow's School of Hard Knocks episode, we have a QR code episode coming up after this. So guys, stay tuned. About an hour's time, you will have a QR code episode. And I'm really looking forward to this week. I'm not going to let anything out the bag, but it will be a lot of fun. So do stay tuned for that, guys. If you've enjoyed this episode though, please leave a like on the video. It is massively appreciated. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe so you stay up to date with all the daily updates when they come out. So the School of Hard Knocks, which is your daily update, daily uploads. The QR codes, which is normally on a Wednesday, the team review episodes, which you haven't had in a while, but we have got some stored in the bank that will be coming out soon, and our Doubles Overused series, which is starting next week. So I'm very excited for that. And what else? The NBL, of course. Yes. Do go check out the NBL. I will link everything in the description below to the NBL Season 2 YouTube channel, so you can go and catch. If you've missed the draft live stream or anything like that, you can go back and watch it. It's all on the YouTube channel, so it'll be seriously good viewing for you guys, and it'll kind of get you warmed up and hyped up for the NBL actually starting in a couple of weeks time. So I'm going to wrap things up, guys. I'll see you for a QR code episode in about an hour, like I said. But whatever you're doing for the rest of the evening, make sure you have fun. Take care of yourselves, guys, and until tomorrow, I will see you later. So until then, bye bye.